Hey guys, tonight's movie review is for Annabelle. A little bit about this movie. This is a spin-off or prequel, I can't say that word, prequel to last year's The Conjuring. And if you guys saw that, if you remember that kind of creepy porcelain marionette doll thing that was in a box called Annabelle, same Annabelle. So this movie is set about a year before. It's in the late 60s. And the main characters in this are a young couple, John and Mia, and they are expecting a baby. And a big part of the beginning of the movie is them kind of getting everything in their lives ready, everything in the house ready for the baby, including a nursery. And in the nursery are a bunch of dolls that Mia collects. And near the beginning of the movie, her husband John, as a surprise, gets her this collective porcelain marionette doll thing, Annabelle. And Annabelle gets put in the nursery as well. Also near the beginning of the movie, there is a pretty gruesome attack on the neighbors of this young couple, in which the neighbors are killed and the murderers actually come into John and Mia's house. And Mia is stabbed by one of them. She's injured. And thankfully, she ends up being okay. The two attackers are killed. One of them ends up being dead holding the doll Annabelle. And you see a little drop of blood fall from the attacker onto Annabelle, sucks into her eye, and then, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? One other little detail about the attackers, they supposedly were members of this occult group, a devil worshipping group. So with the blood going into the doll's eye, it causes this kind of, not really possession, but demonization of the doll. And once that happens, strange things start happening around the house. Mia's someone who sews a lot, and all of a sudden the sewing machine will go off and nobody's touching it. You have the weird creaks and sounds and doors slamming and those kind of things happening. And then you also have a fire that gets started. So because of the attack, because of the odd things that have been going on, they decide to move. And before they decide to move, Mia asks John to get rid of Annabelle. He puts Annabelle in the trash. Annabelle's out of the picture. Hopefully they can flip a new page in their life, move on. When they get to their new place, they're unpacking the last couple of boxes, and doll is back. Annabelle's back. For some crazy white woman reason, she decides that she's going to keep Annabelle, keep her in the new nursery, in the new place, and of course things start to get worse. There's more strange things going on, more things being turned on and off in the house, visions of different people, visions of the attacker woman who died holding Annabelle. All these strange things start to happen, and John and Mia are Catholic, and they approach the Catholic priest with these concerns, and he tries to help them out, kind of, you know, the ABC formula of how these movies kind of go. You've got demonic possession or demonic things happening. You've got a Catholic couple. You've got a priest. Pretty typical. I mean, that's pretty much how the storyline is. You know, is this couple going to break free of Annabelle and of all the demonic things that are happening, or is that demonic possession, that demonic being, going to win in this situation? It's basically what the movie's about. And like I said before with the storyline, this is nothing new. We've seen this a lot since The Exorcist, you know, in the 1970s. Catholic people, demonic possession, priest, ABC, there you go. As far as the acting in this movie, I thought that everybody did pretty well with what they were given. Unfortunately, the characters weren't given that much. The main problem with the characters is that they're really flat. You don't really know anything about them. I mean, the strangest thing that you know is that Mia is an adult woman that collects these weird dolls. And so, it's hard to relate or to feel these feelings of these people when they really are kind of boring and you don't really know much about them. It might cause you to not really care. Um, but one good thing for this movie, it is kind of scary. I mean, there are scenes that make you jump, that make you feel uncomfortable. Not to go into too much detail, but there's a scene with a basement and an elevator in Mia where you do feel uncomfortable. You are kind of on edge about what's going on. This movie does do a good job of creating those moments and creating those like jumps, and it even leaves you with goosebumps a few moments, a few hours after you leave the film, which, I mean, of course, that's what you want in a horror or a thriller, these kind of things. Overall, I would give the movie a B minus. It's not as good as The Conjuring. Nice try, but no. But, for the Halloween season in October, when you're wanting to see these films, of course, they release a couple every season because people want to go to the movies. They want to be scared during this time of the year. And I think especially if you go in with that mindset where you're wanting to watch a good scary movie, this will fit the bill. Will it be one of the ones that you'll talk about in a couple of years as one of your favorite scary movies? No, I don't think so. But I mean, it definitely is good for October. I would see it in the theater, especially if you are a fan of this season and of, good old scary movie. I would say go ahead and see it. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I'd give it a B minus, and that's all I've got for tonight. Thank you very much. If you guys have seen it, if you have any comments on it or how you think it stacks up against The Conjuring or other scary movies, other Halloween classics, please feel free to comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts. And also, if you like this and you want to see more, please, please, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye.